You know, sometimes you just can't sleep and you need someone with a relaxing voice doing something relaxing. So let's work on a video. After many tries, I think I finally got OBS figured out so I can share my screen. I just had to go back like 2 whole versions. Let's see if Final Cut will play with OBS tonight. I'm editing a super fascinating film about the hidden hand behind UFOs, part 3, and we've gone from all the way back to Greek historical times now to H.G. Wells and the turn of the previous century, and now we're at World War II-ish. And it ties in Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud, MK Ultra. It's crazy. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so, well, it's kind of slow to play back, but it plays back better.
Jung had also believed that he was himself an initiate, having come into contact with several demonic entities over the years with names such as Philemon and Abraxas. Jung believed that the high initiate of secret mysteries would become liberated of all dualisms of right and wrong imposed upon us by the culture, as light and darkness and good and evil were integrated within ourselves. Through this exercise, which of course involved the use of good and evil and drugs, the initiate would become essentially a god. Jung described his own awakening to his own deification in a 1925 lecture. All surrounds the mysteries, particularly the mystery of deification. This
Don't know how detailed the audio is on your end. Yeah, so I'm getting the rainbow on start and stop. I'm keeping the voiceover dirty. I'm not cleaning up all these little lip smacks and breaths and stuff because after seeing the first version, Matt doesn't like his audio, so he's going to completely redo it.
This was one of the most important of mysteries. It gave certainty of immortality.
Oh, we're going to screw up there, though.
It gave
Damn, I missed that. So that's going to change the timing. Let's see.
Was the snake's encoiling of me, the animal face which I...
Yeah, so let's stretch that down. This is crazy shit. So you got like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung taking like mushrooms and thinking that they're part of the alien Mithra cult.
Encoiling of me, the animal face which I felt mind transformed into was the famous... The animal face which I felt mind transformed into was the famous Deus Leonticephalus of the Mithraic mysteries, the figure which is represented with a snake coiled around a man, the snake's head resting on the man's head, and the face of the man that of a lion. This statue has only been found in the mystery grottos, the under-churches, Mithraeum, the last remnants of the catacombs. Jung's account of his deification hinged on the ancient Persian solar deity Mithra, which had been imported into Rome under the leadership of Rome's general Pompey in 60 BC. The cult of Mithra became the most important religion, rivaling the early Christian movement during the first 4 centuries after the death of Jesus. The male-only mystery religion was a favorite among Rome's Praetorian Guards and elite legion, and operated in close proximity to the Earth Mother cults of Cybele and Isis, whose temples were typically located in close proximity to the Mithraic enclaves. All 3 cults practiced the rites of Eleusis. The Mithraic cult worshipped exclusively in underground caverns called Mithraeum, of which over 400 have been discovered across Europe and North Africa to this day. Jung wrote in Flying Saucers, a Modern Myth, UFOs have already led to the formation of a regular legend. Quite apart from the thousands of newspaper reports and articles, there is now a whole literature on the subject. One thing is certain: they have become a living myth. We have here a golden opportunity of seeing how a legend is formed, and how in a difficult and dark time for humanity, a miraculous tale grows up of an attempted intervention by extraterrestrial heavenly powers. And this at the very time when human fantasy is seriously considering the possibility of space travel and of visiting or even invading other planets. Jung then turned his analysis of ETs inside out by casting it as a new global mythology that will usher in a post-Christian age of Aquarius. He also asserted that these ETs represented a mass archetypal projection of ourselves onto the schizophrenic gods which each higher initiate of the ancient mysteries deified themselves into becoming. The UFOs could easily be conceived as gods. They are impressive manifestations of totality whose simple round form portrays the archetype of the self, which, as we know from experience, plays the chief role in uniting apparently irreconcilable opposites, and is therefore best suited to compensate the split-mindedness of our age. It has a particularly important role to play among the other archetypes, in that it is primarily the regulator and orderer of chaotic states, giving the personality the greatest possible unity and wholeness. It creates the image of the divine human personality, the primordial man or anthropos, a Chen, an Elijah who calls down fire from heaven, rises up to heaven in a fiery chariot, and is a forerunner of the Messiah, the dogmatized figure of Christ, as well as of Kedar, the verdant one, who is another parallel to Elijah, and like him, he wanders over the earth as a human personification of Allah.
Okay, chat's set up.
At this point,
get back to the edit here. Yeah, so I get this beach ball on stop and start. No, it's better than it was. Before it was like working in quicksand. So where are we now?
Flying saucers, a modern myth. UFOs have already led to the formation of a regular legend, quite apart from...
Okay, so we gotta get something in underneath there.
Quite apart from the thousands of newspaper reports and articles.
How about some old pictures of UFOs?
UFOs have already led to the formation of a regular legend.
Then I'll steal one of these. This is an effect that will kind of pan around the image. So now that's moving in the background. And I'll do a little fade there.
UFOs have already led to the formation of a regular legend. Quite apart from the thousands of newspaper reports and articles, there is now a whole literature on the subject.
Cool. These work pretty good. Yeah, so it's not perfect. Still got that beach ball action. Gotta fill it up. There we go. Then I'll steal this other camera rig plug-in because it moves the other way.
We have here a golden opportunity of seeing how a legend is
music engine.
This day. Jung wrote in Flying Saucers, a Modern Myth.
So we gotta go find some music.
Modern myth. UFOs have already led to UFOs have already led to the formation of a regular legend.
Cool. Let's go get a new song. This is Sound Stripe. This is an incredible, super high quality, like movie quality music. Have I used this one? Let's see. I don't think I did. When it's an hour long, I end up using 20 songs. It's just crazy. I lose track. So let's search for Spiral. Nice. Okay. So, I'm going to download that. You're loud. Okay. Back to Final Cut. I'm going to assign it the audio role of music. Then I'm going to use Control and minus, turn it down a lot. And I'm going to have it start with the new dialogue.
Flying saucers, a modern myth. UFOs have
That cut's very rough, but I'm not going to sweat it right now because all this timing is going to change. This is the pain with having to do the voiceover again.
UFOs have already led to the formation of a regular legend. Quite apart from the thousands of newspaper reports and articles, there is now a whole literature on the subject. One thing is certain. They have become
Okay, cool. Hey, 5 people in Rumble. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Rumblers. Can't. Wow. What the heck? The chat's screwing up. Look at that. Put the message in like a dozen times. Yeah. It used to. I don't know why it's sending to everywhere and then sending back to me. Huh. Man, the streaming game is just killing me. Okay, get back to putting our little UFO pictures underneath.
extraterrestrial.
Let's make that bigger. I would take up the much more of the background. There we go. Move it over to here. Okay. And then we got another block of text, I think. So has anybody seen a UFO? Okay, we'll go back to graphics. Find another cool pic. Oops. Select that one, hit letter D, in it goes. Yeah, boy, this is better than it was, but I still get that spinning beach ball now every time I do a couple actions. Okay, and then we'll take that rotation camera, put it on top of this pic. Option bracket, make it fit.
This at the very time when human fantasy is seriously considering the possibility of space travel and of visiting or even invading other planets.
All right, what's up next? I always work with the script. Invading other planets. Young then turned his analysis of ETs inside out by casting it as a new global mythology that will usher in a post-Christian age of Aquarius. Okay, that should be easy to find some video for, I'm hoping. Age of Aquarius. Ooh, that's neat. Zodiac icon. Cool. That was it. Let's just do plain Aquarius. There, let's see what we got for video. That's a lot. That's a little bit a lot. You know, something a little more tasteful, maybe. So that's Aquarius in space. Can't really make it out. Right at the end, you can kind of see it. I don't know about that. That's kind of bizarrely corporate. Ew. That wouldn't be bad. It'd be a huge download, though. Could be okay. Oh, that's... Ooh. Okay, that might be interesting. Might be a little bit kind of party time. I don't know. Let's see. Into the stock footage folder you go. Let's see what else there is. Oh, that's kind of tasteful. Oh, this I already used this. Yeah, I already used this in the doc. Yeah, that might actually work, and I think I can just go back to the previous. I'll go to the first one. Everything's taking forever. Okay. And then what was that called? Magic Zodiac Signs Bundle. Oh, no. This one's called Astrology Zodiac Signs. So let me see. Oh, my monitor's working again. Holy crap. So that was at the very start of this. Oh, the Mac is just grinding away. Let me take a look in here for that astrology. Astro. Now it's going to load up everything, you know. There they are. So I already had these. So I'm going to grab both of those and pull them into my stock footage of the new one. Yes, copy it over. Okay, so I don't need this old timeline. I'll close this. There we go. And with my range tool, we'll do this first half with this.
Jung then turned his analysis of ETs inside out by casting it as a new global mythology that will usher in a post-Christian age of Aquarius. He also asserted that these ETs represented a mass.
Or would this one look better? Spinning beach ball of doom, thank you. And I hit Option R and it just replaces it on the timeline.
Jung then
That's
turned
much
his
sexier.
analysis of ETs inside out by casting it as a new global mythology that will usher in a post-Christian age of Aquarius.
I could do... Well, this beach ball is going to be the death of me. Still, it's a lot better than it was. I can lay this on top. Option bracket. And... Actually, we'll just put it right in the timeline. And... We'll move it a bit so I got something to fade. We'll do a cross dissolve.
Casting it as a new...
There. That's kind of nice.
By casting it as a new global mythology that will usher in a post-Christian age of Aquarius. He also asserted that these ETs represented a mass archetypal projection of ourselves onto the schizophrenic gods which each higher initiate of the ancient mysteries deified themselves into becoming.
Jeez, what the
The
hell are you even
UFOs
talking
could
about?
easily be conceived.
What the hell is they even talking about? Self-actualize as alien gods. So let's see what I've got from before for aliens. I already used that. Is that just a still image? I guess so. Yeah, I could use that guy again. He's not bad. Well, let's try that. Do that paragraph like that. Hit D.
He also asserted that these...
We'll put that transition. Oh. Oh, what the heck. Cross dissolve. Create No, don't create transition because that'll screw up timing down the road. Instead, I will slide this over. Then I can transition. Why can't I copy it? Huh. Damn it. Do another big long resolve.
Aquarius. He also asserted that these ETs represented a mass archetypal projection of ourselves onto the schizophrenic gods which each higher initiate of the ancient mysteries
Lost alien. Could do
onto the schizophrenic gods which each higher initiate of the ancient mysteries deified themselves into becoming.
I need something kind of like spirituality. Yeah, that moves too quickly, but maybe something kind of, I want something kind of zen. Hey, it's Jesus, Son of God, looking into camera, blessing people. Looking. See, this is the trick, you know. I mean, Matt writes these amazing scripts, but it's all like deep historical stuff. So it's very tricky to represent. What do they have for God? Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, maybe a little more Hindi. That might be good. It's a lot. Let's try searching Hindu, and make it just motion graphics. I like that. At least that's a little slower. I already used that one. Ooh. That's nice, but I already used a form of that. Okay. Into the stock folder, yes. Let's see what's coming up next. So we got a quote. Excuse me. Okay, so we got a huge block quote thing, so I'm just going to want some background stuff. Maybe I will get that for the background of the quote section. Ooh, that's cool. All right, we'll grab those. 4K loops, they might take a minute. Yeah, they're going to take a minute. And then what comes after that? So that's the quote block. I'll just do background for that. At this point, it's important to reemphasize that Jung was not merely a psychiatrist with a fetish for UFOs and ancient paganism, was also a Swiss-based OSS agent during World War II, where he began a long-term relationship with Alan Dulles. No way. Advising him on matters of psychological warfare. Damn. How am I going to represent that? So I'll have my little, I do have do have pics of Young. So I'll get to that section. This is the nice thing about having the audio rolls. Whenever it's a quote from a book or an article, I right click and assign it to be a quote, so I can just see where blocks of text end, and it gets me really flying. Okay. So here, I can do one of these guys. And I'm going to go up to my titles. Slideshow. This is one of my favorites. I abuse this so hard. It's not even fair. Okay, so let's go Command 1 back to... Oh, hey, that's changed. Okay. That's stupid. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to get rid of that hotkey because it is like system-wide and it's taking over. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I go Command 1 to get back to my browser. And it switches the scene in OBS. What? Carl. Nothing? I just had them. What are you talking about? Carl. Oh, I'm searching Carl. I want Young. Nothing is working. Okay, let's get that bigger. Hey, 8 people watching. Am I putting you to sleep? That's the whole idea here. Oh, okay. Got that out of the way. Beach ball. Back to here. And it is Young I want, not Carl. There we go. So I've got to get over to my screen grabs here, and I've got to find Young in the screen grabs folder. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's reveal this in Finder. And I'm going to... What? What? Oh, right. Okay. There we are. All right. Right click, quick actions, remove background. Yeah, not great. Okay. Let's go to Photoshop. So much easier just sharing the screen. Okay, so make sure the image is in the right mode. And remove background. Okay, refine. That's probably all right, actually. Okay, any other holes? We'll probably do. Okay. Command E, get a quick PNG export. Voila. And back to Final Cut. Or not. It's fine, Final Cut. You don't have to do anything I tell you. Oh, right, because I'm not going into the event. Did it go in? Okay, there we go. So, this is a cool title. I mean, really it's an effect, but a lot of effects work better as titles instead of actual plugins that activate on your account. And it's got 2 drop zones. And if I select the clip, and this is the reason I made it transparent. Okay, rainbow, yeah. Rainbow sidewalk.
At this point, it is important to re-emphasize that Jung was not merely a psychiatrist with a fetish for UFOs and
Get rid of most of that blur. There we go.
ancient paganism, but was also a Swiss-based OSS agent during World War II, where he began a long-term relationship with Alan Dulles, advising him on matters of psychological warfare.
Wonder if... Oh man. Okay, so let's find an image of the OSS. Images. Filter. Whoop. Oh, filters were already there. Extra large. One single submission. What is all this stuff? What was the OSS again? Office of Strategic Services. Okay, so we got a insignia there at least. Won't really fill a background. Nice and big though. So we'll grab that. Download. And we'll go to... Where's screen grabs? There we go. Screen grabs. Yeah. Whoop. Office of Strategic Services. And now we'll see if that will give us a better image search. Extra large. Okay, that's not bad. Doesn't look like defunct. Government logo graveyard. This could be... Aw. I'll grab that in case it looks better. Okay. Let's bring both... Oh, that's an SVG file. Can that be converted to... Convert image to a JPEG? No. Okay, I guess we'll go with this one. Into the screen grabs. And D, so that will become... That'll become the background.
At this point, it is important to re-emphasize that Jung was not merely a psychiatrist with a fetish for UFOs and ancient paganism, but was also a Swiss-based OSS agent.
Well, let's see. Okay, and then I got Dulles already. It's just that. Let's get a new picture of him. I've used that twice. Alan Dulles, the total asshole who killed Kennedy. That one's a bit too much of a zoom. Let's grab that one. Ew, it's kind of JPEG-y. What else? Ooh, that looks like kind of a dick there. Let's try that. Oops. Okay, and quick actions, remove background. Okay, pretty good. Picture is slightly out of focus, but it's not going to matter too much for this. So I'm going to make him the new background.
During World.
And we can make him move over here. Whoops. We'll get to the end point. Set the end position here. Make him a little bit bigger. Whoops.
At this point, it is important to re-emphasize that Jung was not merely a psychiatrist.
I can make things still a little bit see-through. You can still see that logo when they come in. Beach ball? Yep.
Was also a
So let's then go like this, because here's where we go. He's also an agent. Let me hit Control V to get the compositing controls. I'll have it fade in. And then we'll do something else here. Just going to scan the timeline for the last time I used my beautiful dust molecules. Okay, and we're going to put that there. And option braces, select them. Dust clip. There, now it's one little nice little clip. So now it'll start.
At this point,
the dust
it is
particles.
important to re-emphasize that Jung was not merely a psychiatrist with a fetish for UFOs and ancient paganism, but was also a Swiss-based OSS agent during World War II, where he began a long-term relationship with Alan Dulles, advising him on matters of psychological warfare.
I'm like kind of okay with that. I don't think that's necessarily the best. CIA plus ECM equals UFOs. Leon Davidson recognized the mass hypnotic trickery deployed.
Dr. Leon Davidson recognized the map.
The CIA building up the edifice. Oh, okay, well, we got a link. Cool. Open link. I love it when Matt's got a link for me. Okay, so what is this? I don't know if this is really... It's just a bunch of text. It's not really an... I love this dude here, the rigorous intuition dude. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. his 1959 essay. CIA plus. Let's see if there's anything else out there that looks better. Search Bing for. So that's a Reddit post. CIA.gov, case deleted, closed, and Dr. Leon Davidson. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, all right. I'll grab that. I could make that look spooky. Case deleted, case deleted, closed, and Leon Davidson. FOIA request. Collection UFOs, fact or fiction. Interesting. Oops. And the third one. Right. Huh. Okay, so if I go, that is a PDF. Will it straight convert that? No. But I can take it. I can grab that. Go back to Photoshop. Open with Photoshop and Command I, if I remember. Yes, that'll give me a cool negative. I'll crop out that extra white. Dude, what the? What? Okay. So that's not bad. Okay, inverse. You see, there's a lot of dancing around to get each of these things done. I feel like it ends up averaging out to an hour a minute doing this stuff. All right. Oh, beach ball.
Dr. Leon Davidson recognized the massive hypnotic trickery deployed by the new sorcerers of the CIA, then building up the edifice of a new sacred law.
Okay, we got a little mess up there.
Building up the edifice.
I don't know why Matt doesn't like his dialogue. I thought this was great. So I don't want to screw up the timing I've got here. So I'm going to lock. See, in Final Cut, everything's clip based. So as long as everything's got this, I just clipped everything so that everything's got a cut there. So no matter what I do here, it's not going to screw up the timing of everything connected. It's a way of working it takes a while to get used to when you start Final Cut. But it's great once you get used to it. Okay, boing.
Dr. Leon Davidson recognized the massive hypnotic trickery deployed by the new sorcerers of the CIA, then building up the edifice of a new sacred lore for humanity when he exposed the sleight of hand known as radar spoofing in his 1959 essay, CIA plus EC.
Guess I'll take a shot of this just to show it. Okay. Copy. Paste. I've learned it's increasingly important to just name all this stuff. Sometimes you gotta go find it again. So let's try inverting that. I really try to stay away from putting large white images on the screen. We don't want to crop it. We just want to invert it. There, great. Okay. Inverse. I'll bring that in too.
Building up the edifice of a new sacred lore for humanity when he exposed the sleight of hand known as radar spoofing. 1969 essay, CIA plus ECM equals UFO.
Let's try doing a Kenny Burns on it. Just get some motion.
In his 1959 essay, CIA plus E.
We'll reverse the motion though, because I do want people to see that title up there.
In his 1959 essay,
and let's get it. We're going to move it this way so they can see it. Beach ball.
Spoofing. In his 1959 essay, CIA plus ECM equals UFO.
Reverse that. Let's try it again.
In his 1959 essay, CIA plus ECM equals UFO. How to cause a radar sighting.
Okay, let me find. Let's find. There's got to be some cool video of radar. Yeah, there we go. Something a little more classic. It's too modern. Yeah. Didn't put any blips on the radar? Come on, bro. Ooh, hello. Okay, I like you. I would like it without the tech background, but I'll take it. This isn't bad. I want it to be green though. I want it to look old-fashioned. I don't want that extra HUD, so there we go. I'll start downloading that. And I'm going to look for ones that are looped, because this is a big quote. Oh, that's actually, I like that. More realistic. Ooh, this is nice. Okay. So let me see if they have a green version of this. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like all the extra stuff. Oh, neat. Like grab that just for the next section, because I know we spend a while talking about radar, and I got to make a map of America and Iran and show them being radar spoofed. It's gonna be something else. That's coming up pretty soon. Satellite ground station pack. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna want that for when I have to animate the radar spoofing. Let's spread it. Okay. Those are going to take a minute. What else we got to do? Yeah, that's going to be all the quotes. Let's see if we can find that. Copy and copy. And let's search for... Oh, I failed to copy. Oh, I cut it. Copy, there we go. Aviation research and development. Oh, aviation research and development. There we go. It's too bad it's cut off. See what the cover page looks like. Oh boy, let's look at the cover. Page I. $68. Arg. I don't even know if this is the right one. Model Aircraft Aviation Week. Let me get this into quotes. Aviation Week, Aviation Week. Wow, this thing just doesn't exist. Not sure what to do for this. Okay, let's see if any of those videos came in. Yes, they did. Oh, neat. Oh, that's cool. So I can like screen something into that if I wanted. Okay. Let's bring those in. Oh no, wait, I want them in stock. It's very important to keep track of the stock footage, because if someone goes, hey, that's my footage that I made, I've got to show that I had the license for it, or my clients get sued. Okay. Might as well grab the alpha. Might be able to do cool stuff with that. Okay, next. So that was screen display 2 looping. I don't need the zip anymore. Okay, which one was that? That's that crazier one. Those animated radars. Cool. Okay, so all I was thinking is that underneath the quotes, we get that. Continue. And it's a loop, so it's perfectly fine that
I contend that since 1951, the...
So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to push these up off the timeline. Doing a story already? Okay. Then it's going to end there. Okay. I'll put them into a little clip of their own. And we'll do a little push in. Little Ken Burns.
I contend that since 1951,
Wrong way. Reverse the Ken Burns.
or sponsored saucer sightings for its own purposes.
Cool. So now that's growing so that under the next... Oh, that's a huge quote. So let's go like this. Maybe put this more detailed one. And then for these one, we'll put this big boy. Yes, that is fine. And I'll copy. Put them into their own little storyline. Ooh, she's starting to get a little laggy, boys. There you go. Okay. And again, compound clip them. Do Kenny Burns. And yeah, let's see how that looks.
On early warning personnel. Target positions, paths, and velocities can...
Why didn't this radar work? Why is this thing beeping at me? What are you doing? Okay. So that's fine. When I bring it in, it doesn't work. What? Let's get rid of that. Something might be going wrong. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be like a dead file. I'll do that one instead.
and red. A new radar moving target simulator system, which generate.
Okay, and then I think I won't wait for that high-tech stuff to come in. Just do the
Red.
radar.
A new radar moving target simulator system, which generates a display of up to 6 individual targets on any standard radar indicator, has been developed to train radar operators and for in-flight testing of airborne early warning personnel. Target positions, paths, and velocities can simulate realistic flight paths. Speeds up to 10,000 knots, about 11,500 miles per hour, are easily generated.
Very cool. Just something pretty to see while people read all that text.
Own purposes. By shrewd psychological manipulation, a series of normal events has been served up so as to appear as quite convincing evidence of extraterrestrial UFOs. Dr. Davidson cited a March 1957 edition of Aviation Research and Development, which read,
Man, I wish I could find that. Let's try Google. Aviation Research and Development. Did a report? Issue. It always goes to Aviation Week. British Research and Development. Damn. Looks cool. Wish I could find that.
March 1957 edition of Aviation Research and Development, which read, a new radar moving target simulator system.
Maybe if I just region that, I'll go back to screen grabs and I'll go to the Avro footage. ID. Let's try that.
Dr. Davidson cited a March 1957 edition of Aviation Research and Development, which read,
let's take a look at that. 'Cause I had some other test footage. Let's see. How you guys doing? You sleeping yet? And there's no footage of this Dr. Davidson guy. He just basically doesn't exist. Let's go then. YouTube. And 1950s aviation test flight footage, maybe. Half an hour, I don't want that. How about 1950s aircraft blueprints? Oh yeah. There we go. So, ooh, that's cool. Let's find something like Ooh, cool. I'd buy that for $1. All right. Let's take that in here. Then you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in Photoshop. I'm going to hit Command I, Command E, blueprint, inverse. Let's go. Bring it into the screen grabs. And Option R to replace it here. I'm going to grab my dust clip and bring that over. Fill in the gaps.
Dr. Davidson cited a March 1957 cited a March 1957 edition of Aviation Research and Development, which...
Okay, let's try Burnsing it.
Dr. Davidson cited a March 1957 edition of Aviation Research and Development, which read, "A new radar moving target simulator system, which generates a display of up to 6 individual targets on any standard radar indicator, has been developed to train radar operators and for in-flight testing of airborne early warning personnel. Target positions, paths, and velocities can..."
Okay. Not bad. He's way too loud there. But that's okay, because we're redoing this all with AI voices.
In the 1960s, the CIA took radar deception to new levels under Project Palladium, redefining the art of projecting phantom aircraft on radar.
Yeah, I wonder what they ever did with that technology. 9/11. Okay, so I will get that there. Can use that. And I'll introduce everybody to this footage. So that's fine. Okay. And that should be a perfect loop. We'll go there. We'll make a compound clip. And we'll see what this looks like negative. Neg.
In the 1960s...
Oh, maybe I could put that alpha on. Stock. Q. Can never remember the compositing modes. This I want to make not a screen, I want the opposite. Stencil alpha, no, stencil luma.
New levels under Project Palladium.
No, it doesn't work. Oh, that's actually kind of cool looking. So it's kind of de-negativing
To new levels under Project Palladium, redefining the art of projecting phantom aircraft on radar.
Now what if I have this and I put that there and then this?
To new levels under Project Palladium, redefining...
No, that's not going to work either, right? There we go. Okay, so I really like
to
this
new
now.
levels under Project Palladium, redefining the art of projecting phantom aircraft on radar.
So let's take this over to here. Let's make it a compound clip. Oh no, that ruins it. Right, that ruins it. Why does that ruin it? If they all go into one clip. There we go.
Project Palladium.
It's weird that I can't compound those. Because then it like... And I can't do a subtract there. Or a screen there. No, it still looks alright. Overlay. Difference. Oh, it's getting all weird now. Oh. Okay, that kind of does it. Alright. Wonder what this would look like with a little... Just that burns. Oh, that ruins it too? Okay. Oh, that's cool. So it grows now. And then we will break that back up.
In the 1960s, the CIA took radar deception to...
Or no, we will keep it. Okay, and then... Okay. So I have a little fade
Under
on it.
Project
There it
Palladium,
fades in.
redefining.
No, that's right, it changed the compositing. Oy, oy, oy. Which one was it? Overlay? No. Well, that looks cool too. Jeez. Oh, I almost like that better. Exclusion, I think it was. Yeah. Man, do I like that better? Yeah, I think I might.
In the 1960s, the CIA took radar deception to new levels under Project Palladium, redefining the art of projecting phantom aircraft on radar.
Let's get rid of... Get rid of the fade on this here. So it's better with the black. This is what I need to do. So I've got to go like this. I think, is this going to work? I doubt this is going to work. Okay. I'm going to put a solid black color and then put that exclusion on for the whole thing. But then it's probably going to double up still. I like the way that this looks when we've got exclusion. Oh, weird. So it still does it. Huh. Okay, well, I'll live with it for now.
In the 1960s, the CIA took radar deception to new levels under Project Palladium, redefining the art of projecting phantom aircraft on radar.
So, is there an image for Project Palladium? Project Palladium. No, that's going to be a big no, it looks like. All right, any size? Oh, there's something referencing Project Palladium. Project Palladium. Ooh, Secret History of Silicon Valley. Neat. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. I'm going to save that one. No, so what I can do is drop a marker so I can come back. Clips. MK. I had a big, yeah, so I'm going to copy that. Clear it, go to tags, all, marker 20, and we're back.
Exception to new levels under Project Palladium. Exception levels under Project Palladium.
So let's do that, and it will be Project Palladium. It's gonna have to be a lot smaller though to fit. Okay. Overall scale. Okay, let's get this centered. We gotta deal with this white bar. Doesn't need to be that wide. Definitely doesn't need to be that tall. Okay. There we go.
Radar deception to new levels under Project Palladium.
Oh, you're doing some stuff there. Background tint off. Yeah, naughty.
Levels under Project Palladium. Redefining the art of projecting phantom.
Okay, can I make that happen faster? Set travel. Okay, bar start position, bar height, bar opacity, world position, animation, dolly amount. Dolly's good. Animation speed, yes.
Under Project Palladium, redefining the art of project. Under Project Palladium,
Is that slower?
Under Project Palladium, redefining the art of. To new levels under Project Palladium. To new levels under Project Palladium. Redefining the art of new levels under Project Palladium.
Wait, blinks.
Redefining the art of projecting.
So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll make a compound clip out of it. And we'll get rid of that first flash. How's that?
Levels under Project Palladium. Redefining the art of projecting phantom aircraft on radar.
Okay, Cool. All right, the half dozen of you that joined, I really appreciate it. Time to try some sleep. I hope I put some of you guys to sleep. Super will be back streaming, nearly every day, and anytime anything cool happens. Heading into winter up here in the Yukon, we're going to be streaming all the time. So you guys keep your alerts on and keep a steady eye out.